Okay, so we have the plug and the bottom pins finished up for this lock. Okay, we got two of the pins moved around. Okay, I guess not. I guess we picked up the wrong pin. Alright, there's 5 pins, so we picked up the wrong pin for the number 5 slot. See if we can find it. Or the number 4 slot. Okay, there's the number 4 slot pin. So let's work on it. Put some serrations in it. Okay, I've used that number 500 grit sandpaper just to make the pin just a little bit smaller on the end because of this counter milling in the lock. Okay, so the plug is finished. Okay, it works fine in this cylinder. So okay, we'll just polish the plug and the top of the pins just a little bit so they won't be hanging. Alright, that's working good. So we'll put that to the side. Now we've got to make pins for the Bible. So we basically do the pins for it the same way. I'll try to do one, and then I'll cut the camera off till I finish, and then I'll show you the pins. But this one, okay, let's turn it around and put a serration in the other end of it. Okay, that is one pin, upper pin that we've finished or made for this lock. So we'll put it down in number 1 position. So let me make the other pins and then we'll show all the pins. Okay, I finished up the pins, and we'll take a close look of the pins as close as we can here. Okay, the first 3 pins for the upper pins is going to be this is going to be kind of like a mushroom type pin. I mean a can't even speak to a trampoline pin, and this one is too. And this one's going to be a tapered T-pin that's going to go in like this. It's serrated in 3 places or 2 places. The last 3 is going to be another serrated T-pin, serrated type spool, and a very deep cut spool on number 6. So this is our pins on the lock. They're fairly deep cut in certain spots. See if we can get the key out that's hanging on those threads. Now let's get the pins out. Okay, on the first 3 pins, this is what we're looking at to go together. And as you know, number 2 and 4 and 5 are counter milled. There's going to be a wafer placed on top of these T-pins. This T-pin will go in like this. That's a tapered T-pin. And then the last 3, this is another T-pin. It'll have a wafer on top of it. And this is a serrated type spool, and with a serrated key pin. And this is a very deep cut spool with a serrated key pin. So basically, that's how I make my key pins. I do use files and saw blades and sandpaper, depending on what I want to try to make. And this plug is threaded in every chamber. You can see the threading. Okay, looks like we got every chamber is threaded. And every chamber in the Bible is also threaded all the way through. You can see the threads, which will give it a little bit more resistance on picking the lock. So I'll put this together, and I may or may not pick this on camera. I may send it out to someone else, but I will make sure that it can be picked before I send it out. I will not send out a lock that cannot be picked. That's the way I feel. You know, I want someone to be able to pick the lock if they want to, not to fight with it continuously because it's not right. Okay, that's what we have in this lock today. I appreciate it. I thank you very much. Please stay out of trouble. and please do not do anything illegal. And let's see, I believe I showed you the new bidding on the key. Let's see, I think this was the old bidding or similar to it. So you can see the difference in the bidding on the key now. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.